The day my boss made the biggest mistake of his career. I gave that company 5 years, not the kind of 5 years where you coast and collect a paycheck, the kind where you're the last one in the building at night, where your personal phone becomes the emergency line, where you know every system, every server, every quirk in the infrastructure like it's your own heartbeat. I built most of it myself. My name was on nothing, no title that reflected it, no salary that matched it, just the quiet understanding that when something broke, and something always broke, I was the one who fixed it. Then one Tuesday morning, the CEO flew in from headquarters. I noticed my boss straighten his tie 3 times before the meeting started. He was the kind of man who needed an audience to feel powerful, harmless when things were quiet, dangerous when he had something to prove. He called the whole floor together. 40 people crowding around the open office space. Coffee still in hand, confused about why their morning got interrupted. I stood near the back. He cleared his throat, glanced at the CEO, then pointed directly at me. As part of our performance restructuring, we're letting him go. Effective immediately. 40 pairs of eyes turned toward me. Nobody spoke. I looked at him for a long moment. He was already looking away, back at the CEO, checking for approval like a dog waiting for a treat. I picked up my bag, walked to my desk, collected the 3 things that were actually mine, and left the building. No scene, no speech, just the sound of the elevator doors closing behind me. What nobody in that room knew, including the CEO, was that I was the only person who had full access to an understanding of the company's entire back-end infrastructure. Not because I'd hoarded information. I'd offered repeatedly to cross-train someone. My boss kept pushing it back. Not a priority right now. We'll schedule it next quarter. Next quarter never came. I had no non-compete. No exit interview, no formal handover, because no one asked for one. I went home, updated my resume, and took my dog for a long walk. 31 hours later my personal phone rang. Unknown number. I let it go to voicemail. Hey, it's Daniel, from the office. We're having some server issues and nobody can seem to locate the access credentials. If you have a minute, I didn't call back. An hour later, another voicemail. This time my boss directly. Voice slightly tighter than usual. Hey, I know things ended abruptly. We may have been hasty. There's a situation here that, delete. By the end of day 2, 3 days of client data was inaccessible. 2 major accounts were threatening to pull contracts. The CEO, the same one who'd watched my boss point at me like I was nothing, was now on a call with legal. On day 3, my boss called from his personal cell. I picked up that one. His voice had lost everything it had in that meeting room. No audience, no posture, just a man who'd made a catastrophic miscalculation and knew it. I need your help. I'll be honest with you, this is bad. Whatever you need, we can talk. Compensation, we can talk about your role going forward. Daniel, I said, you fired me in front of 40 people to impress someone who flew in for the day. You didn't ask what I was working on. You didn't ask who was going to handle my responsibilities. You just pointed at me. Silence. I don't work there anymore, I said. Good luck. I hung up and finished my coffee. The company brought in an outside firm to fix the damage. I later heard it cost them somewhere north of $200,000 before it was resolved, not counting the 2 clients they lost anyway. My boss was let go 6 weeks later, not in front of anyone. Quietly, the way they do it when they're embarrassed. I had 3 job offers within a month, took the one that paid 40% more, gave me the title I'd earned, and had a manager who introduced me to the team on my first day by saying, this is someone we're lucky to have. First time I'd heard that at work. Turned out it made a difference.